You can never truly know what hides behind a person's smile. Some look polite, some seem friendly, but behind those innocent faces, there can lie something far more sinister. Serial killers aren't just criminals, they are psychological puzzles. They blend into society, hide in plain sight, and strike when no one expects it. In American history, a few of these individuals became infamous legends, leaving behind fear, mystery, and questions that still echo through time. Today, we'll explore the terrifying stories of 5 of the most notorious serial killers in US history. Killers whose names still send shivers down people's spines. Knife number 1, Ted Bundy. In the 1970s, a handsome and well-educated young man roamed the streets of America, Ted Bundy. No one could imagine that this man would go on to brutally murder more than 30 young women. Bundy used his charm and good manners as weapons. Sometimes he pretended to be injured to gain sympathy. Other times, he posed as a student to earn trust. And once he had their trust, his horrifying plan would unfold. Some investigators believe Bundy's real victim count may be over 100, but the actual number remains unknown. Bundy was finally caught in 1978. In 1989, he was executed in the electric chair. Even today, his name evokes fear like few others. Number 2, John Wayne Gacy. By day, he seemed like a kind man, dressing up as a clown named Pogo the Clown and entertaining children at parties. But by night, he turned into a monster. Between 1972 and 1978, John Wayne Gacy kidnapped, tortured, and murdered over 30 teenage boys and young men. The most horrifying part? He buried many of the bodies under the crawl space of his own house. When police began digging, what they found shocked the entire nation. Gacy even met First Lady Rosalynn Carter and was photographed with her, a chilling reminder that evil can hide in plain sight. Gacy was sentenced to death in 1994. His nickname, the Killer Clown, still spreads fear decades later. Number 3, Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer is considered one of the most disturbing serial killers in history. Between 1978 and 1991, he killed 17 men and teenage boys. But his crimes didn't stop at murder. He preserved body parts and committed acts so horrific that even seasoned police officers were traumatized. Once, police actually found one of Dahmer's victims, a bleeding 14-year-old boy, but believed Dahmer's lies and returned the boy to him. The boy was killed soon after. Dahmer was arrested in 1991. In 1994, while in prison, he was beaten to death by another inmate. After Netflix released the Dahmer series, his story, once again, shook the world. Number 4, David Berkowitz, son of Sam. From 1976 to 1977, panic spread through the streets of New York City. An unknown gunman was targeting couples sitting in parked cars, shooting without warning. He called himself Son of Sam. David Berkowitz claimed that a demon-possessed dog commanded him to kill. His attacks left 6 people dead and several others injured. The intense media coverage of the Son of Sam case was so massive that New York passed a special law, the Son of Sam Law, to prevent criminals from profiting off their stories. He was arrested in 1977 and is still serving multiple life sentences in prison. Number 5, the Zodiac Killer. Perhaps the most mysterious killer in American history is the Zodiac Killer. Between 1968 and 1974, he killed multiple people in California, then sent cryptic letters to newspapers, mocking the police. He gave himself the name Zodiac and turned his murders into a twisted game. The Zodiac sent ciphers to the media, challenging cryptographers to solve them. One of his ciphers remained unsolved for more than 50 years before a group cracked it in 2020, but his identity is still unknown. Officially, Zodiac is confirmed to have killed 5 people, but he claimed to have murdered 37. To this day, his identity remains a chilling mystery. Closing narration: 6 to 7. These 5 serial killers are not just part of criminal history. They are dark legends that shaped America's cultural fear. They didn't just take lives. They left behind psychological scars, endless questions, and stories that refuse to die. From documentaries to Hollywood films, their crimes continue to echo through time. Some became cultural icons of fear, others unsolved riddles. But one thing is certain: their dark legacies will haunt America's history forever. Which of these killers do you think was the most terrifying? Comment below and share your thoughts. And if you want to see more chilling true crime stories, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned.